Hello and welcome back to LeeReader. My name is Lee, if you hadn't already guessed, and today I'm doing a book review. And the book I'm going to be reviewing today is Alice and the Fly by James Rice. Now this is James's debut novel. He is a fellow bookseller and I managed to get a proof of this before it came out and I was so excited to read it. This is the real copy, it's been out a couple of weeks and it's a really great debut novel. I really recommend it. Also the design of the book is stunning. I love this cover. It's a nice hardback, nice size, really nice book. I also had the chance to meet James recently and ask him a few questions about the book when he came and did a talk and a book signing at Waterstones. He's a really nice guy, really down to earth, and honestly, this novel as a debut is just wonderful. So let's talk about the book. Now the book follows a guy named Gregory Hall. He's 15 years old and has a terrible phobia of them. Now I'm not going to ruin the book and tell you what them are, but you can probably guess because there are a lot of people who are also scared of them. Gregory's phobia runs really deep and it truly affects his everyday life, so much so that his schoolmates think that he's a bit of a freak. But there is one girl at school who makes Gregory's phobia die down, which is a girl named Alice. The only problem is, Alice doesn't really know that Greg exists. Now one of the reasons I love the story is that it is written in like a journal format. I love that style of writing. It is very similar to The Perks of Being a Wallflower in that sense, that he's writing letters to someone, just getting his feelings out, and you feel like you are very close to Greg, and you kind of feel him in your heart. And throughout the book you follow Greg everywhere, from his days at school, to his Saturday job, even to his home life. Though his home life doesn't really help his everyday life either. His dad is a breast surgeon who is never at home. His mother is rather selfish and worries what people think of her and the things she has. And his sister just doesn't really bother with him. All these things come into play during Greg's life and things start taking some strange turns. Now I'm not going to ruin any more of the story for you, you have to go and read it yourself, but I really do recommend that you check it out. It is a great book. I think the book is well written, I love the journal format, as I said. I think it's very personal, I think you get very close to Greg and you really feel for him. That being said, Greg is also quite unreliable because sometimes things happen in the book and you're not entirely sure if they are happening or if they're a figment of Greg's mind. But I actually really enjoyed that because it keeps you in suspense, it really keeps you on your toes and it just leaves you guessing, which is what I want a book to do. All the characters are very well written, very well thought about. Greg in particular, I love. His mother, though she is kind of hypocritical and she's rather narcissistic, she's really a truly caring mother. You find out more about her in the book, but it shows that really deep down she does really care about Greg. You also get to know Alice more throughout the book as her and Greg do start to have some interaction. I won't ruin it, I won't tell you why, but it is great and you really understand how Greg feels about her and you start to see more of her and her personality. There's also some really great dream chapters where there's like no punctuation, ends sort of mid-sentence, and some really freaky things happen because Greg's having a dream, and they're great because they build this suspense and your heart starts to race and it's just wonderful. The one in particular, which I won't ruin for you, it's about halfway through the book and it's mind-numbing. Like, I couldn't believe what I was reading, but I was so excited and it was so weird, it was so freaky, but it was so good. It was so well written. My only slight issue with the book is that it doesn't fully explain where he got this phobia of them from. It delves into it a bit, but I would have liked a little bit more, but apart from that, really good book, really enjoyed it and I can't recommend it enough. So go and check it out, it is a truly good book. It's an interesting read, it's out now, you can go and buy it and just read it, it's just really good. Overall, I'm going to give the book a 4 out of 5 stars. It's a wonderful debut novel, it's well written, great suspense, great characters, and I just think it's a good book. So I look forward to reading more when James writes more. So that is it for today's video. I hope you're all well and I hope you are all wonderful. I hope you've all had lovely weeks and lovely weekends and I will see you on Thursday with a brand new video. Goodbye! End of the video bit. I hope you're all well. I have been really sick, which is why I didn't make a video on Thursday. So I'd like to apologise for that. I'm just very like snuffly, very flued up. But I ended up working on Thursday and I forgot to film basically and I haven't had a chance to do it, so I'd just like to apologise to anyone who watches. So there will be a video this Thursday though. I'm going to sort of double film it, I'm going to go film it right now. But thank you to everyone who subscribed to me recently. I've gained like 25 subscribers in the last week, which is wonderful and crazy. So thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoyed these videos. I'm sorry that I'm a bit nasally and stuff, but I am alright otherwise. So, this is going to be good. I hope you're all well, and I hope you've all had lovely weekends, and my video on Thursday is going to be kind of tied in with this, but not entirely. It's going to be a books I love, and I've already mentioned the book, so you can have to watch the video again to find out which book I mentioned. But it's pretty obvious. Okay, I will see you guys on Thursday with a new video. Goodbye!